and welcome to another special edition of Sport Rush on your favorite television. And of course, I want to say I am excited to come your way once again. My name is MC Ramsey, the man with Jesse, number 10. Let me take you through the result of the matches that were played over the weekend. Manchester City have no mercy at all. They don't seem to have a respect for their colleague. It was a derby, and how did it always go? Well, this is not the first time. Is this the second time? Well, you need to tell me if it is. Manchester City, of course, were dominant for so much of the afternoon at the Etihad Stadium as they won 3-1 to stay in the hunt for a record fourth successive Premier League title. Manchester United manager talking about Erik ten Hag, of course, meanwhile, decided the only way his team could match their neighbors was to defend doggedly and hope for the best. Yet, they still lost comfortably. That loss was a comfortable loss because you can't tell me 3-1 is a struggle to win. It was a comfortable win and, of course, a miserable loss for Manchester United. Come on, I'm not trying to say Sosa's time was better, but then the Manchester United fans and everyone in England would have to decide that. Moving away from there, Bournemouth, of course, heaped more misery on Burnley. As a matter of fact, it was a slim hope of staying up as they suffer another setback again. Bournemouth won in their Premier League for their first time in 2024. As a matter of fact, the Premier League match day 27th was a very wonderful time. Let me bring you to speed with the matches that were played over the weekend. This is going to be the total result. Brentford and Chelsea, it was, of course, 2-2. It actually happened from Saturday. Then Everton and West Ham United, it was 1-3. Newcastle United and, of course, Wolverhampton 3-0 was still how that match ended. What about Nottingham Forest and Liverpool? 1-0 was how it ended. Then Tottenham Hotspur and, of course, Crystal Palace 3-0. I call that one a demolition. I call it a humiliation. I don't know the next thing to call it, but then it was a woeful loss for them. The one that breaks the camel's back was that one between Manchester City and, of course, Manchester United. Like I said earlier, I don't even know how to talk about that game because, of course, it was a derby. The two Manchester clubs, Manchester City and, of course, Manchester United. It was a humiliation, but then I think Erik ten Hag is saying, well, we try our best, but our best was not good enough. Okay, I think with this, we can always push more, push more, push more. What a way for a coach to encourage the players and get the fan to put themselves together. They lost that match, but then he didn't give up hope. Manchester City, we want to say congratulations to you guys. You've done it before and you've done it again. Sheffield United and Arsenal, that's going to be the match that will go down today. And that's the only fixture from, of course, the Premier League today. Let me move from England and move to Germany and bring to your notice what actually happened from the German Bundesliga over the weekend. Super Eagles players were on top of their game. These guys make us proud back at home, and they get out there and they still make us proud. From the German Bundesliga, the Super Eagles winger talking about Nathan Teller was a second half substitute as Bayern Leverkusen defeated Cologne 2-0 in Sunday's Bundesliga game to extend their lead to 10 points over Bayern Munich on the league table. It was a very beautiful one, and the win now means that Bayern Leverkusen, of course, remain top of the league on 64 points, while Cologne sit at 16th on 17 points. Let me move away from there and go to Italy right now and let you know what actually happened from the Italian Serie A. Ademola Lookman, you know this young man that was very fantastic during the African Cup of Nations. He's not just doing it in Africa, he's not just doing it in Nigeria, he's gone back to do it in Italy once again. Talking about Ademola Lookman. Lookman was on target for Atlanta, who also lost 3-1 at home to Bologna in the Serie A on Sunday. It is Lookman's 8th league goal in the Serie A this season for Atlanta. As a matter of fact, Atlanta have now lost back-to-back games while Bologna have won their last 5 games. Let me move away from Italy and bring you to speed with what is happening in Spain. And that is to bring to you the result from the Spanish La Liga. The most striking result is what we bring to the table on Sport Rush. Every time you see me come up, know that I'm coming with something very vital, something very informational, something very educational, and something very entertaining. Now, from the Spanish La Liga, I have this result which says Barcelona failed to capitalize on results elsewhere in La Liga after a goalless draw at the Atletico Bilbao, which means they stay third in the table. And Real Madrid's 2-2 draw at Valencia on Saturday offered Barcelona hope of cutting the gap at the top to just 6 points. Then moving away from there, let's go to what happened over the weekend. Sometimes the fans don't smile at all if it is not going their way. But then I don't know why it always happens. But then it's not just in England alone. Everywhere that is how it happened with fans. It happens with them as such that they get angry when their club is not winning. Probably some of them may have betted. All right, I'm not talking about the type of bet that you know, but then some persons may have actually betted their fortune for some games, and Chelsea fans were angry. It was a large section of Chelsea's fans have vented their anger at the club's American owner and of course coach Mauricio Pochettino on Saturday as the stuttering Blues struggle to a 2-2 draw at an injury depleted Brentford in the two-time Champions League winners who also won the English title 5 times between 2005 and 2017. They are now having a second disappointing season. 2 years after, of course, the US-led consortium took over the club and invested heavily in the players. As a matter of fact, that is the way it actually went down over the weekend. I think I need to go on a quick break. Let me just take a sip, get to the dressing room, just take a sip, and I'll return back again and I'll bring you more story from the African scene. The Confederation Cup, CAF Confederation Cup. Well, I don't know, but then something happened there. All right, then the Nigeria Professional Football League. It will shock you what happened over the weekend. When I return, I'll bring you more details from there after this break.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleke TV. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleke TV, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back from that break. It is still Sport Rush live on your screen right here with MC Ramsey with Jesse number 10. Let's quickly move to the CAF Confederation Cup where Rivers United beat Ghana's Dreams FC as they secure the quarterfinal spot. Rivers United booked a place in the quarterfinals of the CAF Confederation Cup following a 2-1 win against Ghana's Dream FC in Uyo, and that happened yesterday. The Port Harcourt club finished second in Group C with 12 points from 6 games. Dream FC top of the standing with the same number of points but enjoy a better goals difference. Tunisia's club Africain finished third in the group after they were held to a 1-1 draw by Academica do Lobito of Angola. Well, as a matter of fact, moving away from there, let's go to the Nigerian Professional Football League where Rangers recorded their second away win of the season. Courtesy of a 3-1 victory against Niger Tornadoes, Rangers move to the second position on the table with the 40 points from 23 games. Lobby Stars reclaim top position on the table after a 2-0 win against Castina United. Alexander Enejo and of course Daniel Barnabas score in the second half as Plateau United defeated Bendel Insurance 2-0 at the New Jos Stadium. Heartland and Sunshine Stars ended their game in a 1-1 draw. Well, let me move away from the Nigeria Professional Football League and talk about Mikel Obi a little bit. Mikel Obi now talking to Chelsea coach and he said, according to the former Nigerian international, he has won Chelsea manager, talking about Mauricio Pochettino, to start winning games and trophies for the club. Mikel stated this in an interview with London Evening Standard where he said that Pochettino would have lost his job if it were the era of Roman Abramovich, who is next after Pesero. That is the next question coming right now on the program. As a matter of fact, Pesero is off his duty as the coach of the Super Eagles. As a matter of fact, in the Nigerian Football Federation's quest for a new coach to step in and steer the ship of the Nigerian national football team following the end of Jose Pesero's tenure, the spotlight shine on four distinguished figures, talking about Emmanuel Amunike, then George Finidi, then of course Ndubisi Egbo, and of course Michael Nsane. As a matter of fact, that is that from there. But then, who is actually going to succeed Pesero? As a matter of fact, there is this permutation going on, but who is going to succeed and who is going to be the coach, the next coach of the Super Eagles? Sometimes we look forward to a home, at least a homemade coach, a Nigerian coach, but then oftentimes we've gotten what we never wanted, sometimes anyway, foreign coach, because they are heavily paid. As a matter of fact, Pesero is moving out to other countries and they are ready to pay him double of what he is receiving in Nigeria. Then finally from here, let's get to the world of transfer and see what is happening from the world of transfer. So much happening from the world of transfer, but we'll bring to you the most striking one. Arsenal have apparently drawn up a four-man short list of striking option for the summer transfer window, with a Super Eagles duo of Victor Osimhen and Victor Boniface among them. The two victors from the Nigerian team among those that Arsenal is actually gunning for during a dismissal spell of winter form, in which they won just one of the 7 games from December 9th to January 7th with just 5 goals to boast. Gunners were crying out for a new striker to arrive midway through the season, but they never got one, and that's the reason they are pushing. They said, well, we won't go for just one, let's go for 4. At least we'll get one out of this. And the 2 victors in the Super Eagles are among those that have actually been selected, those that the eye of Arsenal is on. Let's see how it's really going to end. They've been trying to get Osimhen for a very long time, but then other clubs are also looking for Osimhen too. Where is the next destination of Victor Osimhen? Well, we'll bring you more details wherever and here, anyhow it goes, wherever he's going to end up, it will be made known to you on Sport Rush. This is going to be the size of Sport Rush for today. My name is MC Ramsey. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.